Hey, good morning. It's a new week in Mountain, Colorado today, and got some good news. And that good news is we had some rain. So, last week we talked quite a bit about drought and the impact that's having on us. And in a lot of the comments that we got, we had people that said, "Hey, we'll be praying for rain and hope you get some relief soon." And we have had a couple of days of rain. And it hasn't been like huge rain or anything like that, but just really good rain. It made a big difference, and so we're happy and we're thankful. It's such a blessing, to have a little bit of moisture in the ground, and there's a chance for rain today. So hopefully it's not done. But anyway, thanks for all those who prayed for rain and who wished us well, during the drought and stuff. Appreciate that. Appreciate all those comments. They're great. So this week we have got a big move coming up. I don't know how well you can see it, but we're going up on this, pushing all the cows up on this mountain here behind us. And so that's what we're preparing for this week. I've got some cows. We've got to get all in the right spot so that when we do that move, we can get a pretty big bunch. I've also got a couple of bulls I've got to haul into town today, or back to their, not into town. I've got to haul them to their fall range, which is close to town. So anyway, that's what I'm doing, and it ought to be a great week, and I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, there's a few cows in this horse pasture. I'm not sure how they got in, but I'm gonna get them out before I go load the bull that's in the corral. And I saw them right in through here, but now I don't see their tracks or anything. So I gotta figure out where the heck they went. There's about 5 pair that I saw, so I'm gonna go look around for a minute and see if I can find them. That's a little better shot of the mountain we're taking these cows up on this week. And it's not like a great big mountain or anything, but it climbs elevation pretty good, and there's lots of good feed and some good springs and quite a bit of water up there. So it'd be a great place to keep these cows for the next month. And yeah, I've got Rhonda with me today, which is great. So last week, Rhonda got stepped on by a cow. She was kind of fighting a cow that was in a pond, and the cow stepped on her foot, and she was really gimpy for a while. And so I've had her home for a week, and I think she's healed up and ready to go again. Well, I'm riding along here in these cows. I thought I'd answer a question we had on our comments last week. We've had this question quite a bit. Hold on a minute. I think I see our cows right there. Yup, there they are. Okay. Anyway, the question is about bears and predators, and do we have problems? And so far, I haven't had any problems with bears. We see a lot of bears this time of year out here, but I've never had them really get after the cows or anything, or I've never seen evidence where they've gotten after the cows. So anyway, that's kind of on the predators. I hope we don't. And so I've never had a problem with bears. I've had them come into camp before, and you can see their prints and stuff, and they get in things a little bit, but I keep everything pretty clean at camp. And so I try not to draw bears in there by leaving stuff around. Oh, a few more cows right here. Here they all are. Okay, we're gonna push these out of here. The only predator that I know has killed cows is coyotes, and not cows, but calves. When the calves were newborn, down on the winter range. I've seen that several times. So knock on wood, haven't had any problems with bears or mountain lions. Okay, so I made a little bit of noise and yelled a few times, and these cows headed to this corner where the gate is. See them right there. And then there's a couple of more right there. So anyway, I'll ride down there and put them through the gate. Okay, I'm gonna put them through this gate. Get them on that side. Those are the cows where they're supposed to be. But you can kind of see it looks like it could rain a little bit today. Oh man, I hope so. Kind of humid too. Nice. Okay, here's our bull that needs to go home. And so he's got a little bit of something going on with his hip, and don't know what his problem is there, but I'm gonna take him home and see what we need to do for him. Hey, I'm out in Colorado, and kind of getting evening, but that's when some of these cows are moving that I'm hunting today. I've seen a few down in the lower pastures. The other night when I was driving home, I saw two down in here, and so I thought I would go check and see if I can find them. And evening is a good time to do that, so that's what I'm doing. And I got my dogs with me, and so we'll see how we do here. I brought George, Clyde, and Rhonda. And we're gonna see how this goes. Okay, there's an old dry pond right here, and their tracks are going right down here to this dry pond. So we'll see if they can pick up anything. The dogs or if those cows have been in here, we'll kind of go see what's going on. All right, their tracks are definitely here, and George is gone. So I saw him a minute ago, but he was a long ways in front of me just going. So we'll go see if he can come up with something. All right, I've got fresh cow tracks and fresh dog tracks. So, not sure where they are going, but I haven't heard dogs bark at all. So, I'm gonna just keep following these tracks. It rained out here, so a little easier to follow tracks. Well, dang it. These cows gave us the slip. I do not know where they went. The dogs were gone for a long time, but I never heard them bark or anything, and then pretty soon they came back. And I tracked them quite a ways, tracked the cows quite a ways, and they kind of went off into a canyon. There's a lot of deadfall in that canyon. I was having a hard time getting my horse around it. And I kind of lost their tracks in there too, so I come back up, hit the road, and headed back to the trailer. That's a little bit discouraging. Boy, I don't ever get tired of the sunsets out here. So pretty. Hey, good morning. It's a new day, and I came down back in that same place I was last night to check another little pond over here, and I got over here, and it looks to me like a bull track on this pond, and it's pretty fresh. And so I got my truck and trailer down in here a couple of miles off the main road, but there's a little logging road in here, and I'm gonna build a little makeshift corral. I got some panels on my trailer, and I'm going to see if I can find this bull and get him up here and into this little corral I'm going to build. We'll see how that goes, huh? Anyway, that's what I'm going to do right now. Okay, so here's my setup. Hoping to use the truck there for a little bit of a wing. I've got it pretty wide here so I can drive that bull right into here and then down through here and up into the trailer. So what we've kind of learned over the years is if I put panels on both sides of this and make it a straight shot, it's hard to load things. They see the trailer and they see the opening and they're not real happy about jumping in. And so we kind of make this corner like this, and it's almost like they think they're getting away from you, like they're gonna run around behind the trailer and back off into the trees. And then once they get around here, it's too late, and I've got them and they go up in the trailer. So that's the theory behind it, and that's what we're gonna do right here and give it a shot. Hopefully we can even find this bull, we'll see. But anyway, when we get up here, we'll see if it works. All right, well, I hate to get back on here and make this video, but I just struck out. I've been down in there for 4 hours, just tracking and tracking and tracking, and I was on his tracks, and they were fresh. And my dogs couldn't turn him up, and then they got tired, and they kind of quit. It's kind of hot today, and he's on these pine needles, and I just could not come up with him. But I know he's here. I don't know, sometimes this is just the way it goes, and you know, you don't win every time, that's for sure. And today I didn't. So, all right, on to the next thing. Now I got to put all these dang panels back on the trailer. Okay. Hey, good morning. It's a new day. And Jason and I are out in Colorado, and we're getting ready for our big move this week. And we're kind of start that today. It's a 2-day deal, and then we'll do a lot of cleanup after that. But boy, it's been rainy a little bit again, which is just awesome. And we got all the dogs, and so we'll probably have a big fat wreck. But anyway, we're just gonna start gathering a few cows this morning and putting them through the corral and then up onto the mountain. So anyway, that's what we're doing. We brought all the dogs with us today. Mainly just to help them get in shape a little bit. We'll see. Because boy, are they out of shape. They just haven't been out enough. Need to get them out a little bit more. Especially George. All he does is eat. Eat and pee on everything. That's George. Trayson's gonna ride Mesa today, and I'm on Big Jake. So, ought to be a good day. All right, I'm gonna start together, and got 3 pair here that just want to run. So, we've been chasing them pretty hard, and I didn't get my phone out. Anyway, we kind of got them calmed down. The dogs held them up and got them to settle down for a minute. Anyway, I'm gonna get them back out here on the road. Hopefully get them in the next pasture. There we go. Still gonna run a little, aren't they? Rhonda, easy. Good girl, easy. Good job, George.
My dog, that's all he's worried about.
Okay. All right, well, got a little bunch here, but we got some of our neighbors' cows in, so we're gonna go put them in the corral and pull our neighbors' cows off and put ours through the fence. All right, got neighbors separated out. Now we're gonna put these cows into that pasture. All right, got a few more gathering up here. So kind of how this is working is the majority of the cows are in the holding pasture. And these are cows that we just needed to clean up. And we're gonna move the holding pasture tomorrow. So that'll be the big bunch. These cows, we're just gonna kick them across and get them in their new pasture. Well, we got one more little group here, and then there's a little group down there. So we're doing good. Gonna put all these in. But I don't know if you can tell or not, but it's just raining lightly out here. And oh man, is that a blessing? Boy, does it feel good. Just no dust, and the ground's wet, and man, so nice. Not the end of the drought for sure, but it's a big help. Step in the right direction. Well, we got our dogs and some other people's dogs. That's a truck full of dogs. Oh boy. Wrangling horses this morning. A whole herd. We had more family and friends come up last night and gonna help us today. Got Jaden Baker and Taryn and Sways and Levi and Roan. Stephanie came out. It'd be a great day. Boy, it rained pretty hard during the night. Everything's wet and muddy, but today the sun's out. It's beautiful.
I do the same thing.
Okay, breakfast. What you eating, Roan?
Pancakes and sausage. And soy.
Does that look like pancakes? What is it?
I'm having French toast and sausage, and it's really good.
All right. You guys riding horses today?
Yeah! I'm riding the one I will.
All right, I think we're ready to go. Roan, he's got his horse going, and Levi, and there's Jaden Baker, and Nate, and Taya, Kent, Trayson, Stephanie, and Terrence here somewhere. Anyway, we got a crew. It rained really good last night. It's kind of chilly this morning. Crazy. We went from 90-degree days down to, when I got out of the truck, it said 55. But boy, is it a beautiful day, and the ground's wet, and oh man, super nice. So we're pushing to that mountain in front of us. We're gonna gather all these cows, and we gotta go through the corral, because we got some of our neighbors' cows we're gonna sort off, and we got a bull we're gonna sort off. And then we're gonna push up on that mountain.
Go past it, Papa. So. Go past it, Papa. So.
Oh, got a little calf right here that's not doing good. Got something going on in his gut, and he's just bloated up bad. Anyway, I'm gonna get him up here to the corral, and I'll take him home and doctor him and give him some medicine and see if we can help him out a little bit.
What was that?
Everything's got to be on top of that mountain by the end of today, so it's kind of fun to see all the cows together. Don't get to see it very often.
Okay, I got everything in the corral. Now we're going to sort the neighbors off. Now I think we'll grab a sandwich before we head up that. But we're just riding through all the cows right now, looking at everything. And we're going to make sure only our cows are going on that side of the fence. I guess too, this is a good time to say why it's so important to brand and identify ear tag your cows. That's how we can tell. If we hadn't done that, we would not know what we got right here. All right, up the mountain we go. All right, so this is just a really hard push. It's so thick, as you can see. There is a trail through here, but it's so hard to keep the cows, like all the cows exactly on that trail. Anyway, you're just beating the brush, trying to push these cows up. Dogs are doing a pretty good job, but I got to get better dogs. You can see how thick this is. You can hear the cows in there, but boy, hard to get them out. Lots of riders. Up, up, up. Come on now. Up, 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 up. Don't you do it. Hey, hey, hey. Good night. That was an old water trough right there, spring. Kind of cool. But man, this is kind of a rough job. Tired, bull? Tired. Oh man, this is the worst. All right, so Trayson is in here on foot. It's just a willow patch in there. He's got his dog Bull in there, and they're trying to get these cows out. Oh my goodness, what a mess. Oh, here he comes.
Ha, it's no fun. I like being on my horse way better.
Oh boy. Hey, to me, there's nothing funner. That might be kind of a sick way to look at things, but I'm having a ball. So, pushing these cows up here. About wore out. Oh, Jaden Baker's got some wire around his horse. Not good. It's junky old wire up here. Hey, Nate. Come here and tell me what you found.
Found a bear skull.
Good night. Looks pretty serious. Cool. All right. All right, we got the cows to the top here. We're just gonna hold them for a minute and let them mother up. And boy, are they gonna be happy. The grass up here is just amazing. All right, we're calling it a day. It's a good day. Gosh, this place is awesome. I don't know if you can see this grass, but here we are in a drought. We've had some rain, but I mean, this is good, tall, green grass. Just amazing. Cows are gonna really do well for the next month up here. All right, we've got to go take care of a few cows in the corral, and we're gonna go home. Call it a week.
If I let him out at my house, he doesn't go anywhere. He's nice and friendly though.
Hey! Ready?
Hey, so basically close that divider. Yeah, it's like once this cow gets.
Hey, get in, get in, get in, get in, get in, get in! Hey, 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 hey! Now that was a job well done.